Thanks, Sissy and George. Thanks for the welcome. I'm not sure about the lovely speech, but I'll do what I can. I want to thank, first of all, repeat what Anne has just said about thanking the organisers, because putting this sort of thing on is a huge amount of work. And at least it isn't raining. It is a cold day, but thank you very much for coming. And as I say, thanks very much to the organisers. I thought what I'd do is I'll just go and explain a little bit about Horsell Residents Association and where it fits into the picture. As an organisation, we were founded in 1995. And it's quite interesting. I was just talking to Anne and George just a moment ago. This area has grown enormously, and he was talking about this being just a little village. And some of our neighbours of ours, they were talking to us a little while ago about how they could stand in the second story of their house and see directly into the cathedral in the middle of town. So there's been a huge amount of change. But I guess in terms of coming back to Horsell Residents Association, our vision is a connected community, very much along the lines of what Anne was just talking about. So over the 25 plus years that we've been in Horsell, working in Horsell, one of the fruits of our working with the community is this Horsell domain that we're sitting on now. So this domain was extended after a lot of work from our association about just over 20 years ago. One of the things that we are really keen on is enabling others to work and helping them to all help ourselves. So a good example of that would be, I think, the work that our association started in getting the skate park. So skate park across to the side over here. Initially that was a project of ours, but as time went on we just faded into the background, and other community organisations carried the vision forward, and so we have these lovely parks now. In terms of current projects, and I really want to emphasise how important it is for us to work as a community. So one of our projects is getting safer routes for our children to go to school. So if we look around Horsell, we see Oakland School, Horsell School and Knight Stream School, and actually getting to those schools in the morning to drop children off and to pick them up is actually really challenging, especially if you want your children to walk or scooter or bike. And so one of the things that we're working really strongly with is to try and make the crossings of the roads that have to get to those three schools to help them get safer. And finally, another project that we're working on is over in the south of Horsell. A couple of years ago we found the remains of an ancient forest, and that ancient forest died about 600 years ago, and we're keen to work with different communities around Horsell, with the woodworkers in that community, to use some of that wood to create artefacts, I suppose you would say, that we can use as a display to bring the different communities together around that common theme of our shared history, really. So I just sort of finish off by thanking you again for coming out on this really cold day, and thanking you again too, thanking George and Sissy for all the work they've done in organising this, and hopefully there'll be many more events just like this. Kia ora, thank you very much.